A girl's mother was about to be burned alive. Suddenly, strange blue flames burst from the girl's eyes. She clenches her fists in anger, and an incredible power explodes from within her. The people standing nearby are thrown far away, and even the burning fire beneath her mother's feet is instantly extinguished. Only then does everyone discover the truth. The girl carries the blood of a half-god. Her father is not an ordinary human. He's Yama, the king of the dark underworld. Once, while chasing a demon, Yama came to the human world and disguised himself as a wandering monk. That very day in the city, the eldest daughter of a noble family was choosing a husband by throwing a silk pillow ball from a stage. Whoever caught it would marry her. But below the stage stood only dirty, ugly beggars. In reality, this was all part of her cunning youngest sister's plan. She had deliberately invited the beggars so her slightly slow-witted sister's life would be ruined forever. However, even the beggars refused to marry her. The ball rolled across the ground and stopped at Yama's feet. He picked it up and looked at it. Seeing her plan fail, the younger sister became furious and pushed the elder sister straight off the stage, but Yama moved with lightning speed and caught her in his arms. Then Yama opened his heavenly vision and realized that this girl was actually very special since birth. However, an evil spirit was attached to her, which is why she seemed foolish. He remembered his father's prophecy. On Earth, he would meet a destined woman, and if he married her, his power would reach to the level of a god. So Yama declared that he wanted to marry this foolish girl. On their wedding night, he chanted a spell and drove out the evil spirit. The moment the spirit left her body, the girl returned to her true self, beautiful, intelligent, and graceful. Even Yama was shocked. The girl burst into tears. Since childhood, she had lived without her mother, suffering insults and humiliation from everyone. And now, for the first time, someone had protected her. The two of them hugged each other and cried together. Next morning, Yama realized that she was truly his destined wife, and the obstacle in his cultivation had finally disappeared. But to stay with her forever, he had to return to the underworld and accumulate 100,000 good deeds to make her immortal. Time passed and the wife gave birth to a baby girl, but the evil younger sister still hadn't given up. She imprisoned both the mother and daughter and forced them to give a bowl of blood every day because her husband needed fresh blood for his business. Soon, a terrible plague spread across the city. When the woman fell ill, the younger sister falsely accused them of being the cause of the disease. The angry townspeople dragged them to a temple to sacrifice them to the gods. The mother fell to her knees, begging for mercy for her daughter. Suddenly, green light emerged from the stone statue, and the mountain god appeared. But he was greedy. Instead of helping, he wanted to devour the woman's soul. He lied to the crowd, saying the woman was the incarnation of the goddess of plague, and if she was burned alive, the epidemic would end. The people immediately set the fire. The little girl cried uncontrollably. In that moment of despair, her divine power awakened. Blue light burst from her eyes, and with a furious clench of her fists, people were thrown away and the flames were extinguished. But she was still not strong enough. The mountain god bound them again and prepared to swallow their souls. At that very moment, far away in the underworld, Yama sensed that his daughter was in danger. He roared with fury, "No! My wife and daughter are in danger!" And instantly he rushed towards the human world to save them.